welcome to Spanish Fork 17's coverage of the second semi-final of women's spring soccer here at Sports Park West Complex. Game underway, and as you can see, both teams playing in blue, except that one of them has pennies to give some red to that. But it was something the referees were worried about. I overheard them discussing it, and well, not a bad start for the team that has. Let's see, I better make sure I know which team is which. So, the team that is in full blue is Spanish Fork United, I believe. And that means that the one in red is Crazy Cleats. Now, that's a team then that had the extra hour between the game they played earlier this evening, or 1 hour. It's not an extra hour, it's an hour. And the team that is in the full blue tops is Spanish Fork United, and they had 2 games in a row. Would not enjoy that. So, let's see. Oh, straight at the keeper. So Crazy Cleats on, trying to make the space. No offside because it's 6v6, and well, if you shoot straight at the goalkeeper, that's what you got to expect. And the player who did have a red shirt with her doesn't wear the penny. Straight at the keeper. Well, that's long distance, end to end of the field. And no goal. Goal kick it is. So, Crazy Cleats on the line. Bring it in. Switch it to the far side. Try to link up. Crazy Cleats keeping control into the centre. Straight up at the goalkeeper, and nice one. Well, that's 2 up in a very short time. I was talking to both teams before we started coverage, and both of them not too keen on the idea of having to play multiple games in the same night. And in some respects, if this was larger soccer, it just wouldn't happen. And be fair, we're not talking about Real Salt Lake or something like that. In that case, the players are really probably at the limit of their endurance and the limit of their well, let's first of all deal with the shot. Goalkeeper gets a leg at it, and United don't quite get it out. We'll come back to that point about players being at the limit of their endurance. Referee calls a destruction. United with it. So the rule the referees are using is that the ball has to be in play. You can't protect the ball from other players. And another shot, goalkeeper gets it, and the clearance. Crazy Cleats are the only team with a player that far back. So they have all their players forward basically. Using the left side, put it into the centre, and it just needs a clearance. Crazy Cleats switch it to the right, and oh, gotta do better. And switch from the near to the far side, but it's not strong enough to clear. Okay, United then. They try to bring it forward. Oh, they've got to be stronger than that. Well, as I was saying, the you know, no disrespect intended to the ladies playing here, who probably are would be justified in arguing that I'm not showing them much respect by talking about other organisations and contests having players at the limit of their endurance. I mean, to be fair, I'm quite lucky that I didn't get a player crunching the table that I'm working at just there. Now, so that was a foul throw, I think. Yep, or was done wrong team anyway. The point I'm making is that if you're playing in the National League, then the expectation of you as a player is that you're going to do as much as is necessary to keep your legs and your body at the limit of their survivability if other players come into contact with you, and in my apologies. Here at Spanish Fork 17, we had a little bit of trouble with our systems, and I had no coverage or audio that I could hear. So whether or not you were seeing the game and the two goals that occurred for Crazy Cleats, I didn't want to talk about it in case I was not being heard. And as I was waffling on about players at the limit of their endurance, the main point was to say that yes, it's a different game in the National League, and you're also expected to crunch someone hard enough so okay. Okay, so my apologies, I'm back. And as I was saying, if you're playing in um, national soccer, you're expected to crunch the other players hard enough as you tackle so that you might break their legs, but not quite. Anyway, so that was all the point I was trying to make. In this game, you don't quite do that, and the the reason for talking about that was that when I talk about endurance and the like, it's not to suggest that there's anything lacking in any of these ladies. It's a fun league and a great game. So they have the centre space, chance for the shot, just beat the keeper, and they do. So I believe that makes it Crazy Cleats 4 and Spanish Fork United 0. With the game doing well. As I said, I spoke to both teams about how their feelings were about the fact that they're playing consecutive games, and perhaps, and without suggesting there's anybody doing anything wrong, the city might be in a position to pardon me, just indicating to the production crew that I have audio there. Anyway, perhaps it's something that the city can look into for future consideration, the idea of allowing teams to play a game and have a gap before they play another game. And yes, if it means that a season takes 2 or 3 games longer, or 2 or 3 days longer. Oh, handball, no call, accidental. The point would be that it's just something to consider to ensure that teams don't play consecutive games. So I just letting the production crew know that I had didn't know if I had the mic working, but I did have the audio done in the headset. Anyway, so yes, as you may have realised, this is also an excellent opportunity for Spanish Fork 17 to train people who work for the organisation, and that's one of the things we're doing today here at Spanish Fork Sports Park West Complex. Score, I believe, standing at 0 to 4, pardon me, if we do it by the standard practice. And didn't see what the referee called with the arm in the air. I hope it's I expect it's not a penalty. It looks like a free kick just outside the box, right on the edge of the box. Yes, free kick it is. Very great opportunity and a chance to put it into the far corner from where I'm looking now. Goalkeeper's not far enough back. It would take a slight curl to the so that it goes behind the keeper. So they switch, and good idea. Oh, contact, no call. Alright. Spanish Fork United straight at the keeper. Crazy Cleats then, linking up on all those high and long passes. They have it in the centre. They go through, switching it back and forward, going forward. It's about the run. So they had the extra hour of, or they had the hour of rest, and they get that shot. Goes too far, switching past the goal, or passed on the far side. So Spanish Fork United, the team who didn't have the rest of an hour, they lose possession. Crazy Cleats going back and forward, long switches, letting the ball do the work, the chance to go left, but it's not accurate enough. And out it goes for the Crazy Cleats. Throw in on the near side. Temperature, well, the sun is no longer on our backs as we are all out here, so the temperature has dropped considerably, and the wind has dropped off as well. Might start getting to see some thunderstorms fairly soon. It's only about a 20% chance, but it is possible. Spanish Fork United winning it, looking like they want to win the game. They had some trouble with that kind of thinking in the previous game, which they lost 8-3. Spanish Fork United with the corner on the far side, and with the right foot kick, it should be a swinger, in-swinger. It's not high enough. Oh, just goes through everybody, goes out on the near side. And it looks like Spanish Fork United get another throw. They have possession, drop it a long way back, let the ball do the work. Not accurate enough, goes out for the throw in though. They have it, and don't get it past, give it away. Crazy Cleats. Taking their time going forward, switch it out to the right side, making some space, spread the defence, and the ball comes back into the centre, but it's a nice powerful shot, switching the energy, but it is not enough accuracy on it, goes over and passed on the near side. So, goal kick it is for Spanish Fork United. They might want to try short ones and try and keep control. It is 6-a-side, so it's a lot of time to get the ball forward if you're doing it all by passes. That's the way. Beautifully done. Passes from the centre line is where they started. It all came out from the goal kick, but nice work to link all the passes on this right side, and then high one over the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper just didn't change the direction. Well, at least not enough. Put it up into the goal. At the same time, you probably want to make your shots not go straight to the goalkeeper in more frequent terms. Crazy Cleats taking their time, going forward. They're using the passes as well, linking it up on the right, making the players run. Not sure I'd want to. Back in the centre, asking for the run going forward, doesn't happen. Crazy Cleats drop it back. Long one forward, straight to the forwards, straight to the attackers. Oh, and everybody fighting for it. Goalkeeper calls it Spanish Fork United's free kick. And they keep possession with it going forward. They've scored so few in the last game and this one. They have possession still. Looking for a space to work in, doesn't happen. Switches to Crazy Cleats. And Spanish Fork United put it out. It'll be the throw, I would think, for Crazy Cleats. Okay, what do we got? Spanish Fork United trying to link up, going down the left side. They don't manage it. Crazy Cleats just look like they've got some edge, and I doubt it's from a significant amount of better skill. I mean, both of these teams are good. The point being that playing the two games back to back is a pretty tough thing to do. Clearance going forward, stays in. Head forward into the space, and it's kept in. Straight at the keeper now. Crazy Cleats with the chance. Turn it. Straight at the keeper. And Crazy Cleats in the 3 games leading up to their first, their quarter-final were 13 goals for, 2 against. They scored a lot of goals. At the same time, if we're looking at the same thing for Spanish Fork United, they lost a lot of goals is one of the problems. They scored 9 in their 2 games leading up to the semi-final, the first semi-final, but they also lost 6, and in circumstances like that, taking it up to the semi-final level, you've got to be careful that the switch in quality, let's call it that, for the teams that you're playing against means that you got to be careful you don't lose too many, you don't concede too many goals. At the same time, they scored what, 3 against? It was 3 against 8 for Spanish Fork United in the first semi-final. Wouldn't have expected that. They do have a habit of scoring a good number of goals. Spanish Fork United trying to make a space, and penalty it looks like, or is it outside the box? It's outside. No penalty. So straight at the goalkeeper. Needed to be down low and right, turning away from the goalkeeper. Didn't work out this time. And looks like it's a goal kick. Straight at United. They can't connect the clearance, the redirect. Crazy Cleats in red, keeping possession, going down the line, giving it away. Spanish Fork United in blue. Turn it, chance to run, and the goalkeeper's the one who gets it. Oh, kept in, nicely done. Crazy Cleats, turn it going forward, and into the centre. There's no one there defending. Oh, and the shot just blasted over. Not enough, but well, hard work. It's got to be controlled. Beat the keeper, and in a situation like that, she could have stopped the ball and then made her consideration of what to do. There's a half-time whistle we just heard, and score standing at Spanish Fork United 1, Crazy Cleats 4. Here at the Spanish Fork Women's Spring Soccer second semi-final. It's at Sports Park West Complex, and the final is the day after you see this. The day after this was recorded, or whatever. Anyway, tomorrow, as I say this. David Mayer here for Spanish Fork 17. Glad to have you with us, and we'll be back shortly for the second half. Well, it's David Mayer here for the second half of the Sports Park West Complex Women's Spring Soccer second semi-final, and for Spanish Fork 17, and glad to have you with us. Score standing at Spanish Fork United 1, Crazy Cleats 4, and Crazy Cleats playing with the Red Pennies, but both teams turned up in royal blue, so the Red Pennies are Crazy Cleats and the royal blue is Spanish Fork United. Spanish Fork United have had a hard night. Both teams have had a hard night because it's nearly 9 o'clock, and both teams are in their second half of their second game tonight. But for the Spanish Fork United team, it was 2 games in a row. They played at 7 and they played at 8. And here we are in Spanish Fork at, what is it, about 8:40? Ooh, nice goal. Yeah, so while I'm waffling on, we get Spanish Fork United with a little bit of a recovery goal. Straight over the keeper. So picked up on the back pass and straight over the keeper into the far corner of the post, far corner of the goal. Nicely done. Now yes, that one had the right energy, so it's descending as it reached the goal, not climbing. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're right here in Spanish Fork at about 8:40 on July 1st, on the hottest week of the year so far. So as you can imagine, the insects are just starting to come out. Very pleasant conditions for your second game of soccer tonight. Well, credit to these ladies for working so hard. It is their second semi-final, as I say. United trying to keep the clearance controlled, keep possession. They won't do it that way. Need a longer one. Crazy Cleats then. They can drop it back, but they have possession, don't need to do anything. Long one forward, into the centre. They still have it. They have a player down on the right. And, pardon me, I meant downfield on the right. Didn't make the connection on the pass forward. So, Spanish Fork United trying to go through the centre, give it away. And they get the clearance in the end. Goes out for the throw. Crazy Cleats with the throw. And they pass back with it. Oh, got to be careful when your defenders are ducking from the ball like we just saw from Spanish Fork United. Need a little bit more composure. So, United then running for it. They're in space. There we go with another one. This is a good recovery from Spanish Fork United. So there you are. You're in your first semi-final in the contest earlier on, and you lose it. Oh, nicely placed into the right side, away from the keeper this time. But so as I say, you're in your first semi-final and you lose it, and immediately afterwards you're in your second, no delay. So it's obviously quite a lot of work. The team you're playing in the second one runs away with it for 4 goals to begin with. You'd think that the team would just be ready to give up. Well done at them for coming back to within 1 goal. Crazy Cleats linking everything up. Oh, nicely turned past the keeper. Just a change of direction there. Well, ball went all the way into the box, and all it really needed was keeping the energy in it and turning it past the keeper, and that's what happened. Spanish Fork United then, off the line, keeping possession. 2 against 1, Crazy Cleats take over, and they just put it out for the throw. Got to be careful that with 5-3, a 5-3 lead, the question is whether it is enough. Didn't see the referee's choice, but it was Spanish Fork United. Well, they don't have the strength on it. Crazy Cleats take it away, they have space on the right. That's the pass. Switch it, do the triangle into the centre. They need to make some more. Oh, nicely done. Plenty of energy on it. Crazy Cleats get another one. Crazy Cleats have it then. They can't get the link up going forward. Spanish Fork United, they got a long way to go from there. Give it away. It's at the edge of the box. Spanish Fork United dropping it back. Well, they keep it in. Got to get the clearance. Long way forward. They have possession. Long way forward. Hardest one with the long way forward is getting the accuracy. They win possession in the long way forward. Straight at their own player who gets the shot. And it's only a shot, unfortunately. Crazy Cleats. All these long passes do a good job of helping you deal with the tiredness of playing 2 games in a night. But at the same time, the accuracy is hard to achieve. Free kick. Looks like it's Spanish Fork United. So, Spanish Fork United, wouldn't be surprised if they try the shot from that distance, but I think the better approach would be to try and get some kind of pass link up. Like I said, corner it is on the far side for Spanish Fork United. Into the centre, goalkeeper just punches it forward. Crazy Cleats. Only 2 players forward. Oh, nice call for the space on the far side to get behind, because don't forget, no offside and 6 aside. Long one forward. Doesn't go far enough. Oh, not enough power in something like that. You need to turn. So it's out on the far side. Crazy Cleats trying to work it forward. Don't get the link up. The lights are on here at Spanish Fork Sports Park Lighted Field 1 at the Sports Park West Complex. It's almost at the end of the day. Long shot like that gives the goalkeeper plenty of time. Long clearance. 1v1. Out for the throw-in. Gives Crazy Cleats a chance to bring everyone back. Long shot. Oh, nicely done. Pretty sure that the lady who scored that was a certain amount of bitterness drove that. It's been a hard game, or a hard evening's games. So, long one for Crazy Cleats, straight at the keeper. Goalkeeper still got the energy for a long clearance forward. Into space in the goal, but the goalkeeper comes out for it. Okay, into the centre. Spanish Fork United. Beneath the connection. Forward, into space. Building. Switch. Not quite strong enough. Looks like we have Spanish Fork United 3, Crazy Cleats 6 is what shows on the board here. I lost a little track of that while we had some components down. Not to worry. It's not going to change the outcome whether I have it off by 1 or not. So thanks to the production crew for getting things organized so that I can hear myself again, and thanks for letting me see the scoreboard. I had screwed up by losing track of the score, so my apologies to both teams for that. Looks like despite us seeing Spanish Fork United recovering a little bit, they're a long way from that recovery leading to a win, and one of these teams goes through into tomorrow's final. Having played 2 games and almost at the end of the second one, it's pretty obvious from some of the substitutions that some of the players are suffering from painful injuries, whether or not they're not sure what the referee's blowing for. Goal kick. Anyway, referee, so both teams asking for a timeout. Chance to beat the keeper. Well taken. Spanish Fork United going forward with it. Long shot, straight at the keeper. Easily taken. And the clearance. Going forwards. Crazy Cleats. Only 2 players on that side, no one in the centre. Trying to work their way through. They do a little bit of that. Need some space for a shot. They make it, and not enough to get the curve towards goal. Goal kick it is. The clearance out. Crazy Cleats. Ooh. Goalkeeper gets it, but it looked like that to me. Not sure referee was calling. It looked like for goal kick. Both teams calling for a timeout, and both referees haven't said anything yet.
6-4.
And okay, so you may have overheard from Enoch. Thank you, Enoch. The score standing at Spanish Fork United 4, Crazy Cleats 6. Thanks to the production crew for helping me get that. And we have a free kick on the far side for Spanish Fork United. Shot at goal, too high. Can't be much left of it. But that would make tomorrow's final between the Storm and Crazy Cleats. Interesting that both teams scored more than 5 goals in their, more than 5 less than 10 in their semi-final that put them through. Could be a situation where we have some similar scoring, some tie scoring. Spanish Fork United, got to make the connection, don't do it. It's all about the run, lots of space. Goalkeeper, oh, nice switch into the space. Nice chance for the shot, there it is. That will put it at Spanish Fork United 4, Crazy Cleats 7. And nicely done. Defenders switched over to the near side, leaving the other attacker on the far side open. And the pass switched over to the far side and gave the far side attacker a chance to easily just turn it, put it away. Off the line and going forward. Spanish Fork United attempt the shot. Well, the appearance is certainly that a lot of these ladies have put a lot of work into this, so due credit to them. I hope they've enjoyed their season with Spanish Fork. It's been great working on the recording. Nicely done with the attack going forward and the switch to the far side again. This time not a goal. Ooh. Danger, danger, danger. Spanish Fork United have it. They drop it too far back, I think. And 2 defenders there. Oh. So a lot of calls for timeout here, but nothing coming from the referees. I think there's some sign that... oh. What was the referee whistling for? That's because, well, he's calling for a free kick. Yeah, both struggling for possession. And he's calling it for Crazy Cleats. So, straight at the goal. And over the top, straight off the bar. That's at least low enough, almost, to have a chance of being useful. But Spanish Fork United 4, Crazy Cleats 7 is what we show on the board. Spanish Fork United coming forward. Linking up, turning, switching into space. It's going to be way out on the far side, so what they need to do is get a player in the centre. Oh, got to be careful that the defenders don't just get to come out and kick it away like that. So, like I say, hearing a lot of calls from both teams for a timeout, but referees acting like they're not doing it. Not sure why. Perhaps it has to be somebody on the field who requests that. Crazy Cleats then, getting it out, going away from their box. And give it straight away. Spanish Fork United, nice turns. Chance to go. They could have used that being a pass and somebody getting it in from the far side like we saw earlier from Crazy Cleats a couple of times, one of which was a goal. Crazy Cleats dropping back. They have 3 players. Switching to make it past Spanish Fork United. And into the centre. Oh. Well, on the one hand, I suppose if there's a defender right behind you and you do that back heel kick, there's a chance of getting the handball more likely. But this case, just the deflection, should be the outswinger corner. Has some altitude. And free kick for Poole. And that free kick will be for Spanish Fork United. Might as well be a goal kick in terms of the location. Makes it to the halfway. Crazy Cleats take over. A lot of running happening for Spanish Fork United. That's going to be exhausting at this point. Can't be more than a minute or 2 left. A little bit of a tussle there. It's kept in. Spanish Fork United make it past, can't keep it in. Throw in into the centre and space. Defender gets back. Nicely done. Crazy Cleats make more space. Goalkeeper has it and makes it out of the box. Free kick. Makes space. Goalkeeper and the clearance. So Crazy Cleats, they look like they've got the stronger legs at this point. The legs with more left in them. That's probably got a great deal to do with the score. And look at that, into the centre, into the box. And goalkeeper lets it go out, buying a goal kick. Long one forward. Crazy Cleats take possession. And keep. Into the space down the right. Chance for the cross. They drop it back. Into the centre, straight at the keeper. Turning towards goal. Spanish Fork United. They have 1 player a long way forward. They got to do it. Way over. Straight at the keeper. And there you hear it. Final whistle blown by referee Dennis Gilly. And our thanks to both himself and Dal Oderman for the refereeing this evening, and all three games that have happened tonight, the two we've seen, and those being the semi-finals here in Spanish Forks women's spring soccer at Sports Park West Complex, and the two semi-finals being Spanish Fork United against Storm, with Storm going through, and in the second one we've just watched, both teams who had played earlier tonight, but one of them getting an hour between the two games, and that is Spanish Fork United versus Crazy Cleats, and Crazy Cleats going through, giving us a final tomorrow of Storm versus Crazy Cleats. And we will be here for that one, looking forward to it. It's great to see a city like Spanish Fork having soccer organisation like this and excellent facilities, and not only that, also seeing that we have excellent coverage from the city's television station. This is David Mayer here for Spanish Fork 17. Many thanks for letting me be here. It's been a lot of fun.